Hi, and welcome back to Crossword Joe. This is a chilly Sunday morning, January 21st, 2018. Yesterday's puzzle, we did get under our 15-minute mark, or that's the hurdle I kind of set for myself. And let's go to today's puzzle. Let's see. We're going to stay on expert. We're going to click on and off of sound effects, which until they fix that bug is necessary. Otherwise, you get a very annoying click every time you type something in. And we go to today's puzzle, which is Take It Off. Take It Off. And it is by Fred Biscop. He does all the weekends, Saturday and Sunday. So far in this series, he's the one that rules the weekend. So thank you, Fred, for this puzzle, and let's see what you got. Let's get started. Worse, as excuses go. Well, excuses are judged by how lame they are, right? So it's probably lamer. That's worse. Brits raincoats. Those would be Macs, as the Beatles taught us in Penny Lane, right? You know, he never wears a Mac in the pouring rain. Very strange. An abridged dictionary. That's going to be a tome. A tome. Okay, we're doing well for a Sunday. One named singer with 5 2015 Grammys. One name. That's that old Adele. She really lit it up there. Didn't she have the #1 album for 2 years in a row? The same album? That's incredible. Reason to call the dentist. That would be like a toothache, right? I'm guessing that's a toothache. It kind of matches up. Blank Touch, a digital music player. That's like, isn't that iPad or iPod? iPod Touch, right? Dilbert for one. Let's see. There we go. Stupid name. No, that's not it. Let's go back. just testing you there. Let's go back. Dilbert is actually a comic strip, right? So it's in quotes. So it's actual name of the comic strip. One of the better ones out there. I've enjoyed that for many years. Wilder, who played Willy Wonka. That's Gene. The infamous, very funny Gene Wilder. I liked him especially in Young Frankenstein. If you haven't checked that out lately, do it. It's classic comedy. Doesn't get any better. Okay, a poet's palindrome is air. This is just one of those. It's one of those things that you see something like this. It's a palindrome. It's the same going back and forwards. It's a poet air. Very classic clue. Very classic answer. Very common. After the buzzer means it's late. Late. A subsinker. Don't know. That's pretty good. We went quite a ways here without at least having a guess. Can't stomach. That is detest or something like that. Say secured as boxing gloves. Let's begin our little peek down here at the going the other way. Secured as boxing gloves. That's laced. So we know it starts with a D. Be nuts about a door. And viral YouTube videos say is memes. So that is detest. Now the thing is, this is where, how do you spell it? Let's see, is it detest? Can't stomach. Let's just move on. Animal House setting for short. Most of the scenes are done in a fraternity house. You don't call it a frat house. That's one of the things you learn very early on in the Greek life. Clip-ons. Great. Some ties are clip-ons. Very fast, very easy. Annie Oakley was one. Well, it was She was a girl. She was a woman. She was a sharpshooter. But none of those really fit in. We'll be interested to see what that turns out to be. Ouzo flavoring. That's that Ines stuff, right? Is that how you spell it? I'm just guessing it. It looks right. A euro fraction, they actually have cents as a fraction of the euro, just like the dollar. Place for a hamster wheel. Place for a hamster wheel, that would be in a, I don't know, 4 letters. Grid, Hall of Famer. Grid referring to football. Grid Hall of Famer, Ronnie. That'd be Ronnie Lott. It's very good for a long time. Armstrong of the Tour de France. Lance Armstrong. Lance who fell from grace. It's interesting, my oldest son was born on the very day that Lance Armstrong won his first of many Tour de France's in a row, and I measured his birthday, or every time that Lance would win one, I knew that it was another one added to my son's age, so it was interesting there for a while. Ruffle the feathers of. Ruffle the feathers of. Mess? Don't know that one. First name in scat, that's Ella, not Ela. Ella. Ella Fitzgerald, very famous scatter. Roman de Trip-Off's pseudonym. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know you, Romain. Romain de Trip-Off's. Romain de Trip-Off's. I'm sure you're very good, or was very good at what you did, but I don't think I've ever heard of you. I'm sorry. Women only living quarters. Yeah, that would be a harem. A harem. That's right. Midnight at the Oasis. Pictures made from odds and ends. Those are collages. And let's just make sure that we're on our right. Yeah, Guinness, Alec Guinness. I'd lose my Star Wars card if I didn't know that. A court plea, I believe, is Nolo. It'll never fly. It'll never fly. Yeah, so it's collage. Let's see if I can. Let's see. Pictures made. So it's collages. Nah, that's not colleges. Collage is. I think that may be close. That may be close. It disappears when you stand. This is a classic joke. What disappears when you stand? Your lap. Your lap disappears. Ha ha. Deck chair part. That'd be a slat. Rembrandts and Picassos. Those are paintings, portraits. No, those are. Don't know. Puzzle solver's aid. Let's see. Puzzle solver's aid. A cheat sheet. No. We'll go back to that. Some offspring. That's very ambiguous. Islet on a coral reef. I believe that's a K. Something like that. I can just throw that in. BART part. BART, of course, stands for Bay Area Rapid Transit in the San Francisco, Oakland area. So let's see. Bay, no. Area, yes. Rapid Transit. So it looks like area is the only thing that really fits, just 4 letters. A salty munchie. A salty munchie. We'll go back to that. A tiny stream. It's, what is it? It starts with a R, right? A vial? I don't know. We can get that. Let's see. A Cartwright brother could be Hoss, right? Was he one of the Cartwrights? And Adam, too ambiguous. Ready to fall out. Ready to fall out. Well, that could be that could mean a lot of things. So again, we'll just move on. Editorial strikeout. That's a delete. Yeah. Let's see. There we go. I believe that's, again, a very common crossword answer. when it deals with that. The other one is, like keep it there is like, it starts at ST, I believe. But anyway, refuse as access, that would be deny, right? Deny access. Relatives of the English horns. Now remember, we learned a little while ago that English horns are not actually horns. They're actually reed instruments. And one of the, if not the only reed instrument that especially can only fit 5 letters, it's a plural, that I know is oboes. So we're just going to end that and let's start going down now. Secured, we've already seen this. Laced, be nuts about. Adore. Viral YouTube videos or memes. Bula bula. Collegian, I guess this is Yale. They're Eli's. Again, this is something that I don't hear about. I don't think I've heard about it anywhere except for Crossword Land. But anyway, use a lazy boy. That means, what do? Those things are called recliners, so I think you recline. There you go. Lacking a shine as paint. That's matte. Zoning unit, acre. Looks good. AL or NL city. Now notice again that these are abbreviations. AL and for American League and National League. Of course, we're talking about Major League Baseball. So there's only 2 teams that have, or 2 cities that have both an AL and NL, and one of them is Chicago. And there we go. We got the Chicago White Sox, and then we have the other team. What's the other team called? I forget. Pretty insignificant. Anyway, Cubs, Chicago Cubs, sorry. And a relationship, separate, right? Or is it separate? Separate or separate? I think separate, that sounds better. A tough situation is a tight something, right? It looks like it's tight. Tough situation, it's a tight scrape, probably. Type, but we don't need that, I don't believe yet. Vienna-based cartel, that'd be OPEC. That's something, oil-producing energy countries or something. I think it's oil-producing is the first 2 though. Nat King Cole's Mona Lisa. Scene of temptation, that is Eden, okay. Talk trash to. You're sassing me. Don't sass me, man. Don't sass me. In need of cheering up. That means they're sad. I'm so sad. Ashcan. That's an interesting answer. I forgot what the clue was, but that's interesting. Stamps.com device would be, it looks like a postal scale. There we go. A handler of hot goods. Oven mitt. No. Must be a different kind of hot goods. Yeah, stolen. Hot goods, stolen goods. You use a fence. Apparently, I wouldn't know about this, but apparently there's a go-between, the robber and the people with the money. And I guess that's how it works. There's a fence there. That's who the robbers go see. Door and fender dings. Those are dents. Okay. Aquarius musical. That'd be hair, long, beautiful hair. Let's see. Lectures. Look, that's an ogle or oogle. Oogle. Okay. Come down in sheep's team. It's teaming, or it's ream. It's reaming. It's reaming rain. Tain. It's reaming tain. No, it's teeming rain. That's right. It's teeming rain. Baldwin, Alec. Court plea, no-lo. It would never fly. Insertion mark is a caret. Now, it's sometimes caret is spelled with a C and a K, and it would be kind of nice to know when those are the case, but generally you can put down A or ET and the C kind of fills in itself with the other clue. Just a little tip there. Tablet with a gum binding. That would be a legal pad, right? Legal pad. There we go. Harrison Ford role. Let's see. Well, they could have made reference to Alec over here. Where was he? Where's Alec? Yeah, right here. Both of them. He was in Star Wars, and so was Harrison Ford as this swashbuckling Han Solo. Okay, blank G. Baron Cohen's character. Don't know you, sorry. Pocket debris is gonna be lint. Lint. Like a cappuccino's top layer, it's foamy, man. That's the essence of cappuccino, isn't it? I really am not a coffee expert by any means, but I'm pretty sure that foam on top is the leading characteristic of a cappuccino. Sound prompting a gesundheit. Achoo, is that one of those onomatopoeias? Is that what they call those things? I know it's a strange name, but it's like it's a word that sounds like the actual sound it's describing. Achoo. Or is it just a sound? Like wow or pow? Let me know in the comments. Result of a good job review. Often. Now that's going to be a raise. Nope. Let's not ruin the A. There we go. Raise. Okay. Pounds. An IBM Selectric. Well, that's back in the day, man. You'd plug that thing, it would all hum and everything. You'd put that little piece of paper in, you'd roll it up and everything, and boom! Boom, 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 boom. You type. You actually used a typewriter back in the day. A pal on the range is a partner, right? So I guess it's going to be a pod. Sometimes you see that. You don't see the whole partner kind of thing. You see a pod or pard. A canal called Clinton's Folly. That was the Erie Canal. Very controversial at the time. 1994, Jodie Foster title role Nell. Didn't particularly like this one. This was after Silence of the Lambs and I believe Contact and everything. And went to see this. It left me kind of flat. It was not what I was expecting. Suffix in Asian nation names. That would be don't know yet. Naradas blank to my socks. Probably ode. An ode to my socks. ODE. A very common answer. Picnickers. Discard like Yogi Bear. Yogi Bear. A picnic basket. Picnics discard. That would be, well, it looks like this answer right here would be potato chip. It kind of just stands out. So it's going to be like a cob. There we go. Okay, let's go back across. Let's fill in the gaps. This is not too bad for a Sunday. Let's despite. Oh, okay. Can't stomach. Despise. Oh, despise. Okay. Despise. That makes sense. Can't stomach. Okay. Annie Oakley was one. She was a dead shot. Like I said, she knew how to shoot where she aimed. Place for a hamster wheel. That'd be a cage, of course. A hamster cage. Ruffle the feathers of Ryle. And getting close to the end here. Look at this. That's fine art, of course. A puzzle solver's aid is a pencil. Let's see, some offspring. Those are sons. And a salty munchie is a potato. Look at this. I think we're down to one. And this is going to be Adam, of course. So there we go. Wow. That is not too shabby for a Sunday. Look at that. 1644. We stayed in expert. 189 letters. Very good. And we really never even sniffed at today's theme, which is take it off. Let's see if we can figure out what this is. Take it off. Well, there's strip. You strip something off. Now again, usually you can scan down here and see if there's another long one in the middle. There isn't, but there's always going to be the mirror image, which is this one right here. So you strip something off. Here is an answer we didn't even get to. A tough situation is a tough scrape. I think that was my guess at the time. But you scrape something off. You take it off by stripping, by scraping, by, I guess, chipping, I'm guessing, and by scaling. So you scale something, you chip something. I guess, like with marble, I guess. You take off marble by chipping, I guess. Scaling. You scale a fish. You take off the scales by scaling. I'm just guessing here, but it sounds about right. Let me know in the comments if you see something else. But I'm pretty sure it has to do with methods or things to take things off with. You strip it, you scrape it, you scale it, and you chip it. Okay, well, thank you, Mr. Biscott, for a very delightful puzzle. I hope you enjoyed solving this with me, and look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Have a great day. Thank you.